Hey YouTube, it's Dakota back with another weekly trading review. Today going through the week of 2023, March 6th through the 10th. And this week, and what I do on these videos is basically just do a review of the trades I took for the previous week and document it on YouTube. So getting started, summary, I took 5 trades. I had 3 wins, 2 losses, had an R multiple of 4.46 R and a gain of 7.5%. Let's go down. First trade we're reviewing is AUDUSD. Why did I take this trade? Price left at an untested level after breaking below daily level. And how to execute? Limit order activated. I adjusted my stop and then I added to the position at 0.6754 and TP was hit. So just looking at this, let's actually look at the hourly time frame instead. Hourly time frame, I had a limit order set at this area. Just this area was untested and nice little JCP setup, and looking for price to push down to this daily level that I hadn't tested yet. And as price continued down, push down below this level here, I went ahead and looked to add to the position and got 3 bars, two pretty aggressive bearish candles to go ahead and add there. So I went ahead and did that after I adjusted my stop just above this zone here, and price ended up hitting targets. Forget which news events that was that actually ended up pushing it down. Since I'm interested, let's find out. He testified. Yeah. Okay. How could I have done better on this trade? I could have added again at 66.92 by focusing on liquidity. Buyers set right on this level. Let's go ahead and look at that again. 762. Talking about this area here. I know I could have added there. I was actually debating on adding here. I actually did add again here in this situation, but I went ahead and canceled that order because my risk was too high. I wasn't able to move my stops at all until price broke below this level. So there wasn't really a good opportunity for me to add there. The area that I'm talking about is about right here, I believe. Focusing on this exhaustion here instead of focusing here, which is where I set the limit at, and that could have been an opportunity, but it's not the best opportunity to actually add in the situation, but it's an opportunity. Ended up with 5.83 R there. Next position, EURJPY. I took this trade because I identified liquidity pool above 145.56 on Wednesday. How did I execute the trade? I manually entered at 144.66 and then SL hit stop out. If we go to H1, so was a little bit too ambitious here. This is a trade I shouldn't have really taken, and the reason for that is because I didn't wait for the last bar to actually close to take this position. If I did, I wouldn't have taken that at all, but possibly would have taken it and ended up with the same result based upon this candle, this little hammer here, which I probably, if I was watching the chart, I probably would have taken that trade anyway. But ended up taking a loss on it. I could have not taken the trade. I could have taken partials at 1R, because it did push up, but that did happen overnight, so I wasn't on the chart or really aware enough to do that because I was sleeping. We do that. Okay. Dollar yen on Thursday. This is the last trade, I believe. Yes. Why did I take this trade? Price formed the Morningstar on prime daily level 135.36 after a strong break above this level. How to execute? Took a manual entry on the close of the Morningstar. I adjusted stop after price broke above 137.10 and added to the position at 137.10, and then my SL was hit. Now let's go ahead and break this down completely. So I was actually looking for price to come down deeper at this level, 134.92, but it didn't. And before it reached that level, got a morning star off of 135.36. So I decided to go ahead and take that entry at the risk of stopping out there and a deeper retracement at 134.92. Because it just looked like a strong area for price to potentially bounce off of and continue pushing up, which in this case it did. How far it pushed up though, it just reached the highs after the break. Let's see. And after that, price eventually broke those highs, and breaking above those highs, I went ahead and set another limit order, or just right at the high, not even below the high. Set it right at the high, which in this situation shouldn't set it right at the highs. Should be setting it below the highs around 136, but didn't have the forethought to do that in the moment. So ended up taking an unnecessary loss or an unnecessary added position. And in the end, price did break all the way down. So without management, this would have hit stop, but at least I was able to gather some profit here. Now, wrapping up, how could I have made this trade better? By watching the daily time frame, recognizing the shooting star failed on the daily level. This would have signaled me to close out the position. So got an actual doji, not necessarily a shooting star. And that exhaustion right here at this daily level that I didn't identify could have gotten me out of the position earlier, but ended up with negative 0.37 R there. Now going ahead, wrapping up, did I accomplish my goals from last week? My goal for this week was next week I can only take planned trades, do not take any unplanned trades. A lot of the trades that I were taking the past few weeks that ended up being losses were because they were unplanned and just in the spurt moment trades. Hey, I'm just going to take this. It looks like a good opportunity. So I didn't take any unplanned trades. All the trades I took were planned. What is one thing I could do better next week? Only add once a level is broken instead of adding on minor levels. Looking for those major levels to be broken, like the daily, weekly levels to be broken before adding to a position. And then two ideas that for next week, dollar yen, which is my favorite idea for next week, is untested liquidity pool level. On the hourly, it's more clear. I only have the screenshot here for the daily. Price broke below 135.25, looking for a retracement to 135.84 and selling from that point and just carrying it down to the low 134.11. It could potentially break down to 132.9, but I'm gonna just stick there at 134.11. And if things develop, let's say I'm able to get an added position there, I will go ahead and extend those targets to 132.9. GBP USD looking for a buying opportunity at 1.2009. In channel news, we got a CNS setup. So that's a personal setup of mine, so I won't get too deep into that. But got a descending channel here, looking for an opportunity to buy at 120.09 and looking to buy up to this area here at the top of the channel, and we'll see how that develops. If I get what I like at 1.2009, keep that in and update in the Discord server as that develops. If you guys want to keep up with that, the link to the Discord server is in the description. Just go ahead, check that out. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead, comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can, and I will catch you in the next one.